Hey, Jaden Cruz here. I hope you guys are having a great new year. I hope that you are focusing on the love that you have for yourself, on your healing, on your growth. I hope good things come to you this year. I know COVID is still around, but you know what? We're still alive, right? You're still right there watching this podcast. So today's podcast, we talk about what you shouldn't do on your first date. Yes, I am talking to you men out there that is watching this. Ladies, please do not ignore the red flags. Don't be impressed if he brings you to a fancy restaurant, gives you expensive gifts. That doesn't mean he's a good person or he's a good partner. No, never ignore the red flags. You know what I'm saying? What makes a person good is the way they treat you, their behavior towards you. You know what I'm saying? When someone loves themselves, they'll project love. When someone hates themselves, they'll project hate. That's how it goes. So ladies, please do not ignore the red flags. I just want to give a big shout out to Earls for letting us do the podcast there. Big shout out to them. Big shout out to my co-host, the Hair Rockstar. He gave me a fade today. Again, you know what I'm saying? Can't complain. The man is the man. And a big shout out to RJ Joma for our guests. Big shout out to all the Joma family. You guys are doing it big, you know what I'm saying? You know who you are. And thank you for watching the podcast. I hope you guys enjoy this podcast. And Happy New Year and keep choosing yourself. I said end a lot and I'm a lot. I'm not even gonna edit this, but yeah, I love you guys. I love you thank you for following us. Thank you for the support, the likes. Thank you so much. Happy New Year.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Happy Friday.
What's up? What's up? Where we at, bro?
We are at Earl's, and this is
Bro.
Let's talk about it.
We have the man himself again today. Introduce yourself, bro.
Hey, I'm RJ. Nice to meet you guys again.
You know what I'm saying?
He's the Arab Fabio.
He's the Arab Fabio. This guy is actually he's gonna be my gym trainer because he's always in the gym. So today was my first day at the, what is it called? Crunch Gym?
Yeah, Crunch.
Pretty cheap, cheaper than Good Life. So it's really highly recommended, guys. I'm only paying like $14 a month. That's fucking cheap as fuck.
Yeah, it's
anyway,
got a lot of
yeah, that's
free
what,
weights and stuff.
that's what I'm saying, man. It's good shit.
I might do this. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I feel like a burger
What
and
is that?
fries.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Earl's is a good burger.
What'd you
Yeah.
get?
I got a pizza.
Of course you did.
You got pizza?
Yeah, pizza, man.
It's okay, he's young. You know what I'm saying?
It's easy. You can't fail at a pizza.
So, for fuck's sake, yo.
The fries?
No fries, honestly. Just a pizza.
No.
Beer.
So yeah, what do you call this? Today's topics is what not to do on your first date. The Hair Rockstar, we'll start with you.
What not to do on a date? Number one is when you
first date.
on the first date. Number one is never shoot high and go to a fancy restaurant. Like, I feel like you're just getting to know the person or the girl, right? Like, go to a McDonald's. Take her to McDonald's for a Happy
Get your
Meal.
food, bro. This guy takes the longest to
I'll
order.
take this right here.
What do you think?
Honestly,
Why is it called the Impossible Burger?
Yeah, really something
Oh,
that
do you have
isn't
a one
going
with
to you
meat?
is a good first date.
I wanted that.
Like,
I was like, well,
I'm very
Regular
social, so a sit down, maybe like it's a good idea, but just drinks, because then you can just eat at the same time.
thank you.
She feels comfortable just to walk away. That's the thing. Always giving everybody their options.
On a first date, usually I don't really do fucking extravagant shit because that's, you know what I'm saying, love bombing and doing like, you know, putting false hope on someone. That's some toxic shit.
It is.
Like watch their intentions in the first dates. That's what I'm saying. Like it's someone bringing you to I mean, if you could afford it, yes, if you could afford it, there's nothing wrong with that. But it feels like when I ask my girl, like, what do you think of a man bringing them on an expensive ass $500 a plate date? And she's like, it's too much. It's too much. I'm not talking about the price. I'm saying it's too much. If
That's
it's like
true.
you know what I'm saying, you're already saying, you know, like, oh, you deserve this and that. But can you be consistent with that? That's the main question, right? You can
Yeah.
be good at that. You could be bringing someone on a first date, spending all this big money, but can you be consistent with that? You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna be looking for that.
And
Yeah.
the thing is, like, yeah, consistency ties into like everything really when you think about life in general. So you got to be able to maintain whatever kind of like relationship is always it's like you're building that foundation. So how are you gonna talk to somebody and get to know them is very important. So you gotta choose like going just for simple things like a movie. Because like you can go and talk in the very beginning and talk about something, you have something to talk about in the end afterwards. So there's that commonality.
Talk your shit, bro. Talk your shit. Talk your
You
shit.
gotta find the commonality somewhere, right? So if you go and do little activities like that, even just like say just like another like mini golfing. You're talking about the activity you're doing. It makes it easy.
No, I agree with that. Yeah.
I totally
That's
agree.
actually a really good point. The
That's
other
a-
thing,
Amazing point.
like don't set the bar up so high when you're just getting into it. Like the first date the bar should never be set up that high unless it's, I feel like, you know, you've been crushing on that person for a while, y'all been talking over the phone and this is your first meet. Then I advise gentlemen, please do show up with a rose, you know? Like I would advise a guy to show up with at least a rose. You know, a little thing.
Yo,
in
bro,
there.
it's the simple things, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying before, like you can bring them to rec room, something fun. It shows like character. Chuck E. Cheese, like you know, it don't matter how old you are. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, who wouldn't want to go to
I
Chuck
agree.
E. Cheese? You know?
You have so much fun, yeah. Like I love our kids.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, like it's like video games.
Everybody has the child in them.
Oh yeah.
Everyone has like their inner child in them. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna be like, and that's why there's so many relationships that don't work out because of it is the first date. You get
Oh,
to
yeah.
see what that person really is. You know what I'm saying?
Like you have to take in that factor too. Like everybody is on their like 100% level manners when they are on the first date. So you can't really figure out what's going on until you get to know the person more. Because first date, everybody wants to make a good impression.
That's true.
You know, like even I
facts.
would too. Like show up, dressed up, cleaned up, rose in hand. Sometimes
facts.
all it takes is just opening the door, like opening the door for the girls. You know. So like always on like number one behavior. And
Like even you are on number one behavior. Like I'm on number one behavior on those first impressions, of course, because you're trying to build consistent values. And why wouldn't you want to aim high for yourself? When you go meet somebody, you should be aiming high. Don't try to aim low. Aim high. So be your best self and try to keep that consistent. There's nothing wrong with that.
it's true, consistency, that was a big one. But like I said, last contact, it goes both ways. Remember that. You gotta give what you get.
Hey, like I said, always say it takes two to tango. So what do you require in a healthy relationship? You've been single for a while, right?
Yeah.
So I know you're trying to be single for a long time, for a while too. You've been focused on yourself, which is good. Which is good. And I think men should be more focused on their healing and becoming a better person, not just for people but for themselves. You know, that's important. So what's important to you? What do you require in a healthy relationship?
For me, mostly, like communicating is very important. I need to be able to, just understand, communicate with the person, and from there, I can kind of figure out where it's gonna, like, how far or what the relationship is gonna be like, I guess.
Bro, that's the big one. Communication. I told you, communication is one of the number one, the most important in a relationship. That's good, bro. That's good facts.
Understanding is another one of them. You have to have the understanding of that person and make sure you understand the situation you're getting yourself into as well, right? Like sometimes it's good to know a little bit more about that person before you start jumping into a relationship. You know, like I was telling you yesterday. You know, I mean, I'm talking to a honey, and she, like when I asked for her hobbies, one of them were included. Sometimes I talk to my dog about my ex. Sometimes on good things, and I'm going, wow, what a fucking psychopath.
That's crazy.
I like, and then she wants to meet us. She's like, well, since you're single, I'm single. We should hang out. I'm like, hang out? I don't know if I want to hang out. She's like, why not? I just simply put, I'm not interested anymore. Like, if you're talking to your fucking dog about your ex, you need a therapist, my friend, a brain surgeon. No, you need to go to the fucking asylum. Is where you
something
need
that
to
can
go.
communicate back.
It's
to
facts.
see if you're like, you need like it's good. Communicating what you feel to something like just getting it out there is important. Like that's step one. You have to go beyond there.
Thank you.
So like, it's okay,
Bro, you'll know already if that girl is clingy or if she's, you know, if you're gonna bite with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, social media makes it fake. Social media is fake.
Yeah.
They portray all this bullshit that they're not even about.
But I mean, if they are looking for a relationship, wouldn't you guys agree? Like, if they're on something where they're looking for a relationship, I'm just gonna also remind you that clinginess will come. It's whoever can handle that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not the type of person
Well,
that
bro,
handles.
like, I mean, yes, clinginess will come.
Like, that's what they're looking to do right in the
But
beginning.
you
Let's
know,
just get that
if
out
you
there.
attract people, like here's the thing. You're attracting what you haven't healed from. So if you're attracting clingy girls, attracting toxic girls, then there's something that you have to work on yourself. That's why you're attracting
yeah.
that. It has nothing to do with women. It has something to do with you.
That's the thing.
I fucking learned that, bro. Why did my ex was an alcoholic, she was abusive. Why did I attract that? And then I look myself like, it's probably my inner shell that I didn't have a dad growing up. You know what I'm saying? I have my mom. And I didn't even blame her. So I had to look like really in a deep, in the root. Why am I attracting that? And then I had to work on that. That's how it is, man. It's not always about, oh, that girl's. You know, we always point. Guys always point on the girl. That motherfucker, that bitch is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Fuck.
No, true that. But like, that's why, you know, with the whole dating thing, I think it's gotten out of control.
It is,
like,
man.
I'm not saying dating has gotten out of control. I'm just saying the situations that we are seeing and facing, like from those type of media, has gotten way out of control. Like, you didn't have these issues, you know. Like when I was in school, bro. Like I said, we didn't have a Tinder app. We had to walk up, Chris Breezy, the chick, like I say, like, you gotta be like, yo, excuse me, miss, you know, bust out a dance
have
move,
some finesse.
get her onto you, and
sure.
then the craziness comes after the honeymoon period. That's when you start going psycho, because you don't know that person right away. That's how we had to figure out how people work.
Yeah. Like, people you choose to put themselves in situations. So that's tied into what Jaden said. Like, you choose to put yourself onto that platform,
Yeah.
and like, yeah, those are the kind of people when you think about it. They're the like, obsessive people that are on there, honestly, when you think about it.
True. But a lot of people are advertising too. Like I said, mine's an advertisement as well.
Yo, okay, let me just change the topic right away, because what do you think of men or women that gets their partner's name or face tatted on their fucking body, bro? What do you think of that?
That's unnecessary. That is very, unless you're like gonna be with that person forever. And
Not
you
even,
know.
bro. Even if you were married, why do people do that? Why? How do you know you're gonna be with them forever, bro? How do you know that? No one knows that.
Yeah.
You can't tell time. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get that. Like, why would you put someone's name? If it's your daughter, it's a different story. Family is a different story. But a partner? Really?
I mean, I would.
Unless they die. Those are the reasons.
Because then it's
No,
set in
those.
stone, like their relationship. That's the thing.
You,
You think about like partners come and go, friends come and go.
you really think, like, even if, you know, they passed away, that's a good idea too? I wouldn't say that's a good idea.
No.
That'd be weird. Number one.
No, if you're really close to them, though, if you were married to them, then yeah. Just put them like anywhere that's hidden. You know what I'm saying? My daughter for sure. And, you know what I'm saying? Or your
Yeah, but
animal,
that's it. Yeah,
or
that's
your
your
dog.
dog.
Doesn't even
Yeah,
dogs
your
makes sense.
kids
Yeah,
makes
a
a
dog
big
makes sense
sense.
as well.
Makes sense.
Like your kids make sense. Your pets make sense. 'Cause you're close to them. You're really close to them. Your parents, yeah, all that, man. But partner, I don't know, man. Even if you give me $1 million, I won't do it.
$1 million? I'd do it and remove it after. You still make 800,000.
Holy shit,
You
man.
never cease to amaze me with your remarks, my friend.
Fucking smart, bro. Holy shit.
I'm telling
So,
you.
what's you guys are single? You guys are both single. So, what's an advice that you can give to people on their first date, especially men, especially the young generation? You know what I'm saying?
Well, like I said, be a gentleman. Boys, I'm telling you, man, take it from the fucking OG of the game. Show up with a fucking rose. They like that. Like that's a
true.
small
That's
thing.
facts. That's facts.
Like that's
Small
just
little things.
small things. If you're gonna, it doesn't even matter if you're trying to play Romeo or not. Just show up.
No,
with a
no,
rose.
no. Don't be afraid to go outside the box, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bringing someone to an expensive restaurant doesn't mean you're gonna get the yes or you're gonna see them again. No, it doesn't work that way. You gotta be open. If you're not open with just your feelings, you ain't getting that. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're not getting that.
And like I said, when you be a gentleman, open the door. Like it's a simple thing. Get out of the fucking car, open the door for her, make sure the door is closed, and then do the same thing back when you're dropping her home. It's the simplest thing. I'm giving you the simplest things that get pussy wet. Like, you know, some of these ladies deserve it.
Actually, I was thinking very similar word. Keeping it simple, and then growing, progressing is something like that's a part of having a plan. That's what I would recommend, honestly. Keep it simple, and then you know where you can grow to.
Is that? Oh, that's me. Is that the Carrie thingy? Place. That's bomb. There we go. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Right here.
Damn, that thing's tight.
Oh,
It's just a snack.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
thank you so much.
Ooh, a real meat burger.
Yeah, keep going, bro.
You want some fries?
So yeah, I
You're
was
saying
saying
a lot of facts, bro.
Yeah, I was saying keep it simple, so then you know somewhere to grow to. So like, for me, let's say I actually do like golf. So back to mini golf. Maybe first you go mini golf.
Yeah.
And then like later on, and like you can bring it back to golfing and another. If it became something important, maybe you go to the driving range. It's more. That's a little more time, maybe. Mini golf maybe takes 20 minutes. Driving range could be there for an hour.
Facts.
Yeah, like. And then a movie's easy one to transition to. That's just a given. First, you go into the movie theater, and then you want to be more consistent. You see each other sitting, watching TV. You're all of a sudden now you're at your apartment.
Go to where the energy is really high, you know? Like, you gotta be in a place where you guys are enjoying together. Like, look, our waitress is making her feel good. She just gave him a thumbs up. Right? Making sure we eating good. You gotta appreciate service like that with a smile.
God.
This is a podcast where you're gonna feel if I'm munching now.
How's your guys' meal?
Oh, fucking amazing, bro.
That's amazing. I hope you guys are having a great Friday. It's the weekend already.
Big things coming up, you know. Yeah, weekend's always good. It's getting busy at work. Yeah, guys, come on in. Barber Express, come see me. The Hair Rockstar. End of the month is my last, you know, time doing hair for a bit. I'm giving it up for a while, getting on to different business ventures. So I want to see you at the end of the month. Come on, Wolfpack, show some love. You know?
Hey.
Like, the king is finally vacating that throne. So it was fun. And I want to say thank you to everybody.
All right, boys, we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah.
Jaden Cruz.
The Hair Rockstar.
RJ.
We'll see you on Tuesday, episode 9. This is Bro.
TGIF, everyone.
That's right.
TGIF.